Well, we are gearing up once again for another weekend of lane closures on I-285. That all happening in just about 2 hours here. And again, it will affect drivers on I-285 north and south in Atlanta. Let's take a live look along I-285 this evening. Right now, it's smooth sailing, but GDOT says that these closures are needed to replace the concrete slabs that are nearly 60 years old. You can see some of the prep work for that construction there. The last time crews shut down this stretch of the interstate, things went pretty smoothly. But once again, GDOT is warning that this closure could create some heavy traffic across Metro Atlanta. And as 11 Alive's Doug Turnbull found out, you'll want to pay more attention to the detour signs than your GPS.
Take two. That's right. 285 is going to be shut both ways again, starting around 7 p.m. today until 5 a.m. Monday between where I'm standing, Cascade Road right now, and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. That's exit 7 and exit 9. It's a full concrete replacement on the 15-mile stretch of the west side perimeter over the next 3 years. This is the second of dozens of these closures. Now, when we last had one back in mid-May, things went relatively well, better than expected, but the biggest problem was truck traffic exiting off behind me onto Cascade Road instead of using the posted detour back at Langford Parkway, Highway 166. Cascade's a little too small to handle all of that, and that caused some really significant backups that Saturday afternoon, again in mid-May. Well, why did they get on the exit ramp and not follow the detours? They followed their GPS.
And the biggest thing we can say, and we said it last time, but a lot of people ended up following their wayfinding apps versus what the sign said, is follow the signs. Once you start kind of going north after you've been going west and 285 shifts to going north on that west side, you've got to get off at Langford.
So you heard Crane from the trucking industry there. They worked with GDOT to make sure that messaging got out, and as soon as they got it to people that Saturday afternoon, the traffic delays here on Cascade Road went down. GDOT also adjusted the traffic lights to flush out that Cascade Road traffic, and they got things back to a more manageable level. So drivers, what do? What is that detour? Don't follow your GPS. Instead, take the signs, 285 north. If you're coming northbound onto Langford Parkway, Highway 166, that's exit 5. If you're coming south through West Atlanta, take it onto I-20 West. Truck traffic is allowed in downtown Atlanta and inside the perimeter this weekend as long as it's following the detour, but that means there will be extra traffic downtown and on a lot of these southwest Atlanta corridors instead. If drivers mind their P's and Q's, we should be able to get it through it about as smoothly as we did last time, and weather permitting, it should all be open by 5 a.m. Monday. Rachel Cox-Rosen and I will be watching closely to make sure it's open in time for your commute. In southwest Atlanta, Doug Turnbull, 11 Alive News.